Hi there, Tony O'Driscoll here from Duke University. Some of you may remember me from the keynote I delivered to your group in Amelia Island in February, or from taking the Digital Practice Accelerator program at Duke. Today, I'm excited to share a new collaboration opportunity to run a first-of-a-kind pilot to evaluate the Digital Practice Accelerator virtual learning platform tailored specifically for the Schulman Group. To begin, let me provide a little context around the DPA program itself for those who are not familiar with it. Let me begin with what we've proven so far. The DPA program is clearly driving increased performance. We've run one pilot and 6 in-person programs with 168 doctors and practice managers. Across the board, DPA participants on average saw a 19% uplift in performance. For context, that's equivalent to a jump in the value per visit metric from $289 to $313, which is above the $310 benchmark recommended by Gauge. So, we can confidently claim that the Duke DPA program is proven to deliver a performance uplift for those who attend. But here's the challenge. The in-person format takes time, especially if you're flying cross-country to get to Duke. Many have asked if we can keep the impact but reduce the time. So we've been working diligently to condense both the lecture modules and simulation rounds into a virtual asynchronous format. The result? A DPA virtual learning platform that meets you where you are at, and that is delivered in the format you require. The DPA virtual platform has 4 key components. First, we've developed 7 focused e-learning modules covering change technology, consumer, market, relativity, execution, and assent. Second, we've fully revamped the simulation, projecting forward over the next 10 years into the future of an AI-fueled digital dentistry transformation. Third, we have created an AI-powered coach that pulls from all the lecture material and lets you ask real-time questions. Think of it as your personal AI expert on all things DPA. And finally, we've improved the practice aids and will personalize them with your data. And we'll benchmark your performance against the Schulman Group data, not generic industry averages. This will be a key aspect of validating the efficacy of the virtual learning platform. Now that I've described the DPA virtual learning platform components, let's dive into proposed first-of-a-kind pilot experience itself. Participants will be provided access to the modularized e-learning, immersive simulation, and real-time AI tutor as they work through the 7 personalized practice aids to first measure what matters, and second, manage what's measured in order to accelerate their digital practice and drive scalable, profitable growth. The transformation journey unfolds across a 9-week timeframe and requires just 1 hour a week on average, with 3 synchronous sessions that anchor the experience. Here's how it flows. Week 1 is our synchronous kickoff. We'll walk through the program, the platform, set expectations, and begin with the Change e-learning module. Week 2 starts the program cadence covering the technology module and simulation round 1. Week 3 covers the consumer module and simulation round 2. Week 4 covers the market module and simulation round 3. Week 5 covers the relativity module and simulation round 4. Then, Week 6 is our midpoint sync meeting. We'll check in on what you've learned and review your personalized practice aids. Week 7 covers the execution module, where we'll examine costs and tighten the tolerances on operational efficiency. This will be followed by the final round of the simulation to determine who has achieved the highest performance on key practice metrics over the 10-year period. Week 8 is Ascent, where we will guide you through the 7 practice aids and track where you're improving and highlight where you could improve further. Week 9 is the finale. We come back together to debrief, consolidate learnings, and formally close the loop. That's it. 9 weeks, 1 hour a week, a highly effective and efficient learning journey to drive practice performance improvement and achieve scalable, profitable growth. So how do we make this happen? Here is a brief overview of the proposed implementation plan. First, we're sharing the first-of-a-kind pilot overview via this video with you. Then Chris will socialize it inside Schulman to solicit your feedback and seek your advocacy to run the pilot. Assuming support, we would begin recruitment in late July and on through August. We're looking for a minimum of 15, but ideally over 20 participants to participate in this first run. Once the pilot cohort is locked in, we'll pull practice data and benchmark it against Schulman performance to build the personalized practice aids. We plan to officially launch the pilot in person on September 25th in San Antonio. The program will run from then through November 14th. Following the program pilot, we'll take time to evaluate and validate the program and platform from a content, process, and performance perspective. Did the learning experience meet expectations? How might it be improved? Did the pilot group perform better than those peers who didn't participate? Did the virtual learning platform drive a performance uplift? And how does it compare to the Duke DPA offering? Then, assuming that value is proven, we'll run a second cohort, January through March, and present those results at your annual meeting scheduled during that month. The DPA virtual learning platform is our response to the question, can we make DPA more scalable, more accessible, and just as impactful? I truly believe the answer to this question is a resounding yes, and I hope you will join me in this pilot to turn that belief into evidence-based fact. This first-of-a-kind pilot is an opportunity for Schulman Group to lead the way, not just in treatment, but in digital practice transformation. Thanks so much for your time and attention today, and I look forward to working with you in the pilot.